All right, here we go. Now listen, today, very, very easy lesson. Almost wanted to skip it uh, because this week we're adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing decimals. All right, which we first started in seriously like third grade.
Yeah, third grade.
All right. Now the only problem here is that we have positives and what?
Negative.
So it'll help reinforce your understanding of adding and subtracting integers. All right. But who can tell me the biggest mistake kids make? They what? Yes, that's exactly right. Just because you see plus doesn't mean you add, and just because you see minus doesn't mean you subtract. All right. Now, when you're adding and subtracting decimals, what do you have to remember to do to the decimals? No, don't listen to him. He's never right. What do you do to decimals? When you add them. Move the decimal, no. No. What do we do to decimals when we add?
Oh, did I say that? Or basically some.
No. Yeah. Wow. Feels good, doesn't it? All right. So again, remember, whenever you add or subtract decimals, you have to line the decimals up first. All right. You have to line the decimals up first. Now, again, all right. I don't think it's that difficult, but notice they're not lined up. So on your paper, you got to line them up for me. All right. Again, it's a very simple day. I promise you. There's 40 questions. I really don't want to give you 40 prompts for homework, so I want to get done as many as we can. All right. So in this case, number one. All right. Here we go. I need everybody to write it down. All right. I want everybody to write it down, and you have to write it down properly. So you're going to write 16.45, and then 5.37. That's what I mean about lining the decimals up. They're lined up. Yes, that's exactly correct. I've heard math teachers say that before. You line them up. All right? Now we're just adding. All right? Now look, this is not the hard part. The hard part, believe it or not, was lining them up. All right? So let's see how good you are. All right? 12, carry the 1. Don't forget to bring down the decimal. And then 21.82. All right. Does anybody have any issues with that? I can't help that. You didn't have to carry a 1. No, it's addition. Come on, you're just adding. Come on. All right, number 2. Now again, 11.99. Put that on your paper. And then 2.46. All right, now listen, I'm going to try to help you here, guys. Listen to me. Stop, put your hands down. I'm going to try to show you some things. Like down here, on this problem right here. I checked things over, so I knew 16 plus 5 is what? 21. And then I'm looking at this going, 40 plus 30 is 70, 5 plus 7 is 12, 82. Is everybody with me? So I'm trying to help you so it doesn't take so long. All right? Now let me give you an example here, guys. Please listen to me so I can help you with your addition. All right, I know everybody knows how to add, but this was so boring to me. I used to get so mad at my math teacher. All right? He wanted me to go 9 plus 6 is 15, carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. 1. He wanted me to write 1445. I was like, come on, man. That took me way too long to do that. All right, let me show you what I mean. All right, you should be able to look at that and tell me that's the answer. Now, what do I mean by that? Please listen to me. All right, because you'll like math if it doesn't take you so long. All right, so now, listen to what I'm saying. All right, here is how I had to argue with them. All right, but they wanted me to show them my work, and I just didn't like doing that. Right, because I could add pretty quickly. All right, So this right here, I'm going to make a 5. And I'm going to make this a what? 12. So what's 12 plus 2? 1445. Does everybody see what I just did, right? 11.99 is so close to 12. And the other thing that helped me out was money. Right? I cared about money. All right? And so I was always adding and subtracting money. So in this case right here, does everybody understand what I'm saying? I can take 1 penny from 46 and put it over here, and that makes that what? That makes that 12. Right? So now in my head, I would want you to look at that and just say, obviously, that's 1445. That's how I want you to act. All right, now some of you are going, man, I can't see that, and that's okay. That's why we're practicing. All right, I don't want you to have to work all that out. Just like over here on number 3, if you don't know that answer, that's embarrassing. All right, what's 7 plus 5? So the answer is 12.826. Is everybody with me? Right, because my math teacher wanted me to do 7.000, 5.826. And I used to tell him, man, look, if I'm having to put zeros, if you want me to add 0 plus 6, come on, man. What grade am I in? Does everybody understand what I mean, right? I'm expecting you to know 7 plus 5 is what? 12. So the only possible answer is 12.826. Does everybody see that? So if you can do that, that's what I want you to do. And I'm trying to train your brain to add, subtract, so it's not as difficult. All right? That's how you should be seeing numbers. All right? To be really good at math. You got to be able to see numbers a little bit differently. All right? So let's see if I look at number 4. Now, am I going to add or am I going to subtract this? You're adding them, right? Because they're both negative. No, now you've got to listen to the rules again. Is the ultimate answer going to be negative or is it going to be positive? Negative, right? Because we're not multiplying. This means right here, if you owe your dad $5.62 and you owe your mom $12.90, you're going to owe them around $18.52. Now, how did I know that's correct? All right? Yeah, well, look here real quick, guys. Look what I'm saying. If you owe 5 and you owe 12, that means you're going to owe what? No, you're going to owe 17, even though I said the answer was 18, right? The reason why I said the answer was 18 was because I also owe 60 cents and 90 cents. Well, I knew 60 cents and 90 cents was $1.52. Everybody see that?
Oh, yeah.
So $1.52 plus 17 is $18.52, right? So the answer is negative $18.52. Now, I also want to show you one other thing. All right? I want to show you one other thing. And again, this today, kind of for a little bit, is practicing mental math. I want to show you something else that will help you a lot. Does everybody hear me? This is almost negative 13. Does everybody agree with that? Does everybody hear me? So if I made it negative 13, that means this would be negative 5.52. Because I put 10 cents from the 62 over with the 12.90, and that made what? 13.
Oh, I see how I got wrong. I added the 90.
Right. Now, what's 13 and 5? 18. And then there's 52 cents. Does everybody see what I'm trying to show you now? Again, that takes a little bit of practice. And the only reason I'm showing you is because it's really kind of boring. Right? I don't like just adding numbers. I know you can add because you've tested that you can add. Now it's about me trying to show you how to be quicker. Everybody see what I'm saying on that now? All right? So I'm happy on number 4. You can just write negative 18.52 down. We're practicing our mental math. All right? Now I'm going over to question here. What? No, we're going to practice our mental math. All right? So I'm just going to show you a technique. All right? People are amazed that I can do that in my head. All right? And it's not that I'm so smart. All right? I want to show you. What is 7 minus 5? 2. So now look, I'm just writing out my steps. I want you to write 2. You don't have to. Just please listen. 2.89 minus 0.91. Does everybody agree with that? So hold on, just let me explain it. And you'll probably know. You'll probably know. All right? So if I subtract 89 cents, I'm at what? I'm at 2.89 right now. So if I subtract 89 cents, I'm at what? $2. And then I have to subtract another what? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm subtracting 91 cents. I have 89 cents. So that drops down to what? $2, right? And then I have to subtract another 2 pennies. Why another 2 pennies? Because from 89 to 91 is what? 2 pennies. Come on, Chloe, I really want you to concentrate. So if I subtract another 2 pennies from $2, I end up with what? $1.98. That's not rocket science now. Look, I can do that in my head. And that's what I want you to be able to do. All right, is everybody hearing me? I'm going to say it one more time. All right? And we're just doing this in class. At home, you can line the decimals up and subtract. But right now, I'm trying to get you smarter at mental math. So everybody understand, I just did what? 7 minus 5, and I said that was what? 289. Everybody agree? Now I have to subtract 91 from that. So I first subtract 89, which takes me to what? 2. Then I got to subtract another 2 cents. So that'd be $1.98. All right? And again, I don't care if you know what we're doing right now. All right? I care that you're walking it with me through it and saying, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's going to take practice, right? But I hated lining up my decimals and borrowing and all that kind of stuff, right? Because here's how my math teacher told me to do it. I was like, buddy, there's no way I'm doing all that work. 7.89 minus 5.91. 9 minus 1, 8. Borrow, 7, 6, 8, 17. 17 minus 9, right? And then 6 minus 5. Right? I'm just not doing that. What?
You meant 18. Yeah, instead of 17.
Oh, yes, you're right. I did. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right, does everybody see that? All right. All right, so now let's come over here. Now, again, I was really embarrassed, right, because a lot of people can't look at that and say that's obviously 13. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. 17 minus 4 is what? $13. So now listen to me. Shh. $13. And then I still have to subtract another what? 12 cents. So if I subtract 12 cents, it would be 88. So the answer is 12.88. Carly, you with me on this? Is that making sense, guys? I subtract the money first. $17 minus $4. That's $13. Now I got to subtract another what? 12 cents.
It's a lot easier when I think about money.
That's exactly right. It's much, much easier when you're thinking with money because you deal with money every day. All right? And the more you deal with money, the better it is for you with numbers. All right? Does everybody see that? Now, of course, what did my math teacher want me to do? He wanted me to go 17.00 minus 4.12. That was boring, right? Because then he wanted me to cross out the 7 and make it a 6. Then he told me to cross that out, make it a 10, then cross it out again, make it a 9, cross that out, make it. There's no way on earth I can even do that. Does everybody understand me? Right? That's just something, you got to be better with numbers. Right? So again, let's say it one more time. 17 minus 4 is what? $13 minus 12 cents.
It's $12.
$12.88.
Yeah.
All right, is everybody happy with that? All right, so let's have some more fun. So again, $4 minus $3. $1.97 minus 20 cents.
$1. $1.
$1 point. Oh, that's a good mistake.
It's $1.
77, right? Because you have to think of this. Remember, that's 20 cents.
Okay.
That's 20 cents, not 2 cents.
So I have to have a 0.
Yes, it has to have a 0. But because we're smart, we're not going to look at that anymore as 0.02, but 20. Is everybody with me on that? So again, does everybody understand what I'm doing? I'm doing the 4 minus the 3, which is what? 1. So I have $1.97. Then I subtract 20 cents, so it's $1.77. Am I good, Layton?
Yeah.
Jack? Thomas? Are you paying attention today? You're awful quiet. All right? Good? You good? Girls? All right. All right, let's have some more fun. Now, again, like I said, this is so upsetting when I have people who don't just look at that and say the answer is, try to do it mentally. What is it? H. Go ahead. Go ahead, both of you. So no, tell me. Go ahead, Carly. 8 what?
8.
And then? Tell her. So what's the final answer? You forgot one thing. Tell her.
97.97. That's right. That's what I said.
Yes, right. So 7.97. Now you made the most common mistake, right? Because you just did 8, and then you do $1 minus 3 cents is 97, so you left it at 8, right? So think about it like this. Are you hearing me? Are you understanding me, right? So please listen. If you're not sure, Thomas, I can't help you if you're not willing to say, man, I just don't know something. I don't know what you're doing. Or I already told you I'm not good at babysitting. So if you want to help yourself, speak up. If you know what I'm doing, then let's just move on.
So I get like.
Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm asking you this question. If I think of it like this, you have $9 and you have to pay me $1.03. So you have to give me $1. So now you're down to what? That's right, Carly. You got to listen to what I'm saying. Right? So now you're down to $8. Now you still got to give me 3 cents.
Oh, so that'd be.
That's right. But how many dollars do you have? 7. You with me?
Yeah.
Because you had to break your dollar to give me 3 cents.
I just couldn't picture that in my head.
Yeah, no, I'm as long as you're understanding it's 7.97, I'm good.
Okay, so I'm doing on paper.
Yeah, no, I'm totally good with you, girl. You're doing fantastic. All right, perfect. You don't have to explain anything. I'm proud of you. What? Okay, so look, here's what we should be doing. 9.00 minus 1.03, right? Remember, we can't go 0 minus 3, right? So we have to borrow. You with me on this, right? You understand me? But now, I don't want you doing it that way, right? I want you to say what? You have $9. You owe me $1, so now you're at what? $8. Now you still owe me 3 cents. You agree with me? Hold on, let her answer. Carly, do you understand that or not? So if you owe me 3 cents, how much money do you have left? Do you know why? I don't want you to just say 7.97 because you saw it up there, right? You understand me? Don't be afraid to say I'm not sure. 7.97. You good with that? Everybody good? All right, we're going to continue.
Because you could just do a dollar. You could do.
Yes, $1 minus 3 cents. That's how I want you to be thinking about it. Always money, right? If you have $1 in your hand and you give somebody 3 cents, you have what? 97 left.
Okay, 7 plus 3.
All right, here we go. I won't skip 9 for a second because I want to practice here. Now, this one's going to be annoying, so look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. What's 31 plus 7? 38. What's 80 cents and 20 cents? So that would be 39. I know what you meant.
That one was I was tired.
3905. Exhibit no 39. So again, I'm really not trying to bother anybody here. Uh-oh. Let me just fix this real quick. Hold on. Everybody see that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So now what I'm trying to tell you again, guys, please stay with me now because I think this is important. All right. So what did I do first? I did $7 plus 31, and I knew that was what? That was what? $38, right? And then I did 80 cents plus 20 cents. That's another what? That's another $1. So that gives me what? 39. And then there's 2 cents and 3 cents, which is what? 5 cents. 39.05. Carly, you okay with that? Avery? You good? Boys? Guys? All right? All right. Let's do the next one. Oh, now look. People are always amazed at when I can tell them this is 1897.
Yes, I got it. Oh, no.
It's 1897. There's no excuse not to know that. None whatsoever. Don't look at me and go, how did you do that?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
This is close to what number right here, guys? 13. So I took away a penny from here and made that what? 7. And then I made this what? 13. 13 plus 5. And then 1897. Now, most people hated adding 99 and 98. That's boring. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Boring. You understand what I'm saying, though, about how I added that in my head?
Yeah,
And my teacher, math teacher, thought I was the quickest calculator. It's like, buddy, it has nothing to do with a calculator. It has everything to do with I can take 1 penny from the 98 cents and move it with the 99 cents, and that makes that $13. I'm not that fast. I just know how to move numbers around to make it easier. What? Huh. You would lose. All right. Here we go. Now on this one, I was always amazed. He wanted me to write out everything. I'm like, look, man, come on, man. I do not feel like writing that on my paper when I can just tell you the answer is what? 16.917. There's no reason for me to write anything down on my paper for that. And he used to give me zeros. And I said, go ahead, give me a 0. I don't care. I'm submitting it on the test. All right? Somebody see that? 16.917. Isn't that easy? Right? That's what I'm saying. Understanding numbers and where they line up and think in terms of money. $4 and $12 makes $16. All right? Oh, number 16. How embarrassing is that?
It's $9.07.
What is it? Be careful.
$9.07.
Say it.
$9.07.
Yes. So that's technically 7 cents, right? But I don't care about that. You think in terms of money, you start seeing better. So that's what? 9.071.
Oh, I knew the answer.
Right?
I knew the answer.
Easy. Easy. I'm going to 15 now. Here we go. I'm going back. Now again, here he was mad at me because I already knew I'm adding $10 and no dollars, which is going to give me what? $10. Did everybody see that? So my answer here is $10. Now, 0 plus 1. 1. 2 plus 1 with a 2 left over. 10.132. Come on, guys. That's easy now.
Oh, I just messed up there. Because I thought it was 10, 0, 33. I didn't do the 1 first.
Yeah. I know that. I'm going backwards. The reason I went backwards is because these were so easy. I was like, I don't feel like. All right, just put it down, count down to whatever, and, go with me. Now, if you can't see that's 10.132, we need to have a conversation. And you guys aren't saying anything, so I'm assuming everything's good.
Yeah.
All right, if you're not willing to say, hey, man, I'm not sure where you come up with that, then we're in trouble. All right, so let's look at 14. This embarrassing.
It's 15.
15.33. Right? that, you agree with me? That's easy. That's embarrassing.
Are we sleeping?
All right.
No.
Then, I didn't do 13?
Oh.
Okay, now, listen to me. On 13, the only thing I'm trying to tell you on 13 is they're both negative, so we're going to have to do what to the numbers? We're going to, are we adding them or subtracting them? We're adding them. You agree with me, guys? We're adding. So now we're going to practice our mental math on this. Now, the next thing I would do is for my own, because here's where I did make a bunch of mistakes. Right? I always knew what the answer was, but sometimes I forgot to put down the negative. So the answer is going to be what? Negative. So right off the bat, I put down a negative. Is everybody with me? And now, I was good because I counted my money. I have $9 and $15. That makes what? $24. Girls, you with me? $24. And now I have 80 cents and 70 cents. That's going to give me dollar what?
60.
$1.50. Everybody with me? That's okay. So that's going to be 25, 50 what? 50 what? 52 cents. So it was going to be negative 25.52. Everybody understand me on that, right? Right? So that wasn't bad at all. All right, I prefer that method. All right, now let's go have some more fun. All right. Did I? Did we skip 17? Okay, so, oh, this one's very easy. I'll have to.
Negative 1589.
You are awesome. Does that feel good to do that? Is that nice? Negative 1589. Carly, are you okay with that? Girls? That makes sense, right? Now, really, guys, just to make sure, because I'm feeling bad, if I say negative 3.29 and then negative 12.6, everybody understand we have to line up the decimals? That's not even very good at lining it up. Does everybody see what I'm saying? So negative 12.6 and negative 3.29. Does everybody see that? So we put a 0 there, but of course we don't need to do that. We knew we were adding them, right? 12 and 3 is 15, 1589.
Yeah.
Everybody see how easy? All right, so now let's go down some more fun here. So 18
it'll be $2
and
24 cents.
That's right, 224. 224. Well, that's easy. Yeah, you have to be careful. All right. So, oh my goodness, this is just pathetic. So, you see it?
I see it.
So it'd be what? Be careful, be careful, be careful.
9.01.
Yeah, 9.01. Now, isn't that nice, guys? Did everybody see that? That's nice. That's the way you should be doing numbers. All right, on number 20. Now, here's where I'm going to try to teach you something that's a little bit more difficult. So here we go. Everybody listening to me?
Yeah.
All right. So 15 minus 2 is what? 13. So I have 13.39. Now I have to subtract 60 cents. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Now, does everybody agree I can subtract 39 cents, right? Now this is a little bit harder, so I want you to see if you can listen to me. If I subtract 39 cents, that's going to give me $13 minus 21 cents, which is, that's right, 12.79. Now somebody might go, that's a little bit too much today. All right, so if that's a little bit too much today, all we're doing is we're going 15.39 minus 2.6, right? And now the 15 makes a 14 because you're borrowing. That makes it 13. 9 minus 0 is 9. 13 minus 6 is 7. 14 minus 2 is 12. Does everybody see that? All right, so that's like a little advanced. That's how I can work backwards. All right, that's how I work backwards. All right? Now, this is the one that'll separate you guys. All right? I'm almost subtracting how much?
$4.
I'm subtracting 5, right? So I just give him what?
So it's 21.03.
0.03 minus what? $5. So when you subtract, that becomes,
26 point.
you're subtracting, right?
16.
Go ahead, girl. Come on. Speak up, man. I'm proud of you. What is it? Carly, come on. 16, go ahead. 16. Yeah, 16.03. Carly, that was good. Don't be afraid to speak up, girl, because you're right. Do you hear me? Speak up, girl. 16.03. Everybody happy with that? Does everybody see how it's nice if you learn to change the $4.99 to 5 by adding a penny over? All right, here we go. Sorry. Here we go. So what's 14? Oh, I'm sorry. 22. Oh, now listen. Come on now. This was embarrassing. $5 minus 50 cents is what? $4.50. And then you're subtracting 3 cents.
47.
That's right. 4.47. Everybody good with that? That makes sense. All right, here we go. 14 minus 8.
12.
Come on, 14 minus 8, guys.
It's
$6 minus 90 cents.
10. 5.90. 10. No, 5.10.
5.10.
That's what I said.
So everybody with me on that? Girls? I'm not talking much. All right, 5.10. All right, 24. Now, it's almost, listen to here's how I try to show you on this. It's almost like subtracting $10, right? So if I subtract 10, that would bring me down to what? Come on, guys. If I subtract 10, what is it?
Isn't it 40?
No, I didn't ask for the answer. You're not listening to me now. I said, what's 41 minus 10?
31.
31. Is everybody with me? So if I would have subtracted $10, that would be 31. But I didn't. I subtracted how much more? I subtracted how much? 15 cents more. So my answer is 31.15. I subtracted 10, and then I added back 15 cents. Somebody tell me why I added back 15 cents. Tell me why. Right, because I was only supposed to subtract what? $9.85, but I subtracted 10. So I took too much, right? So I added back in. To me, that was easy. You see what I'm saying, right? All right, let's look at, so here, what's 33 minus 10?
22. 23.
Come on now. 23. So it would be $23. Now I owe 23 cents.
I know. 22.
Concentrate. You're awesome. 22.77. Now, my math teacher was really mad at me when I did that. I could do all that in my head. Yeah. All right. No. What? Yeah, well, actually, yes. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you a break. I want you to do the odd problems. Does everybody hear me? I want you to do odds. That's appropriate.
We start at 8.
No, start at 29. All right, so you do the odds. 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39. But listen, work it out, though. I don't want you just coming with just the answers. Does everybody hear me? All right, make sure you do that. That's not that many. That was a fantastic day if you actually learned something about mental math.
I did.
All right?
Kevin. What? I'm